I call on my magic once again, and my veins thrum with heat less than a minute later. The cuffs warm, then start glowing red. Just when I think the metal will stretch and break, the spell on the cuffs flicker to life. My magic sputters, then the metal cools and the temperature turns so bitingly cold that it seeps into the marrow of my bones, and it feels like something vital has been snuffed out. I gingerly probe my body for any sign of magic, but the flames that are an intrinsic part of me are nothing more than cinders and ash. I grit my teeth to keep my growl of frustration from escaping. I don't like being vulnerable. Not one to give up easily, I call on my flames again, but I don't allow the heat its freedom. It continues to build under my skin, growing to a slow simmer. If anyone tries to take me out, I'm going to take them with me. Another 3 hours pass before anyone checks on me. There is a perfunctory knock on the door before it opens. A man in a fancy suit steps into the room, and I lazily look over from where I'm lying on the bench after a much-needed nap. Magic practically crackles under his skin, and I can't help the way my lips curl in disgust. A quick scan shows he's barely a level 5 magic user, the show of power nothing more than an intimidation factor. Or maybe he's trying to look stronger than he really is. Reading people is a skill I learned at a young age, and it's kept me alive and gotten me out of a lot of scrapes along the way. Most mages cap out at level 6, and only a very few gifted people manage to reach level 7. Since my family has been bred for power, we usually hover between levels 7 and 8. Usually. Once every few generations, there is a dud like me. They had me tested when my powers first emerged, and I barely registered. From that point forward, I became persona non grata, basically thrown to the wolves. It's been both the best and worst thing that could have ever happened to me. For most people, their magic emerges when they hit puberty, and whatever magic they get is all the magic they will have for the rest of their life. Or that's what they want you to believe. My magic has been growing over the years, forging me into something else. I do my best to keep my progress to myself, but I slipped up today. I survived a blast that should have turned me into a bloody mist.